Leanne King, and I would like to welcome you to the Aroma Share Club of Youngevity. And this month is July 2014, and our theme is the big outdoors. And what do people love doing more than anything? And that is having a picnic. And everybody loves hamburgers at a picnic. Now these are Greek burgers, and the reason why they're called Greek burgers is because traditionally this is made out of ground lamb. Those of you who can't get ground lamb or you don't like the flavor of lamb, you can use ground beef, which is what this is. And this is a very simple recipe. So in it we are going to put our flakes of oregano, and I'm going to do the oregano. That's where I'm going to put my essential oils because I like to have a medium mixing my essential oils in lots of times before I pour in the other thing, unless it's already a very liquidy recipe. So we are going to put in 1 drop of fennel. Put my lid on tight. Remember, put your lids on tight. And then I'm just going to stir that around like that, okay? And then I'm going to sprinkle this on my hamburger. And then I'm going to put in, I cheated because I love garlic. So I have 2 cloves of garlic, but they weren't very big, and I thought those not going to be garlic. So I went ahead and minced 2 cloves because they weren't very big of garlic. And then I have 1/4 cup of chopped onions. And to be honest with you, if I was not making this for my grandkids eating it, for me, I would have done a whole onion. I really think that you need a whole onion in your hamburgers, but that's just me. Because onions are so good for you. Alright, then we are going to put 1/4 teaspoon, and we're going to call this 1/4 teaspoon when Leanne decides it is, of ground black pepper. And to hold all these ingredients together, I like to add an egg. Remember the meatloaf that your mom made? She always put an egg in. Now, you can, to help stretch this out, if you have some kind of gluten-free leftover bread that's sort of stale or whatever, that so you could have breadcrumbs, about 1/2 cup of that, or something like that. I did not put that in here this time. And I'm going to do something that might make, maybe I'll just use this fork. I usually, to be honest with you, I mix this up with my bare hands. I have friends that wear special rubber gloves when they mix up their meatloaf. I just use my bare hands. And my daughter, she uses grated squash, like winter squashes or zucchini. She mixes that in place of the breadcrumbs. So to 2 pounds, maybe you would put a cup or 1/2 cup of, probably 1/2 cup of the grated squash, because you don't want it showing too much, or your picky squash eaters are going to go, what's inside my hamburger? So you get this mixed up really, really good, because you want the essential oils to really, really soak into all the meat. That's what makes it yummy. You're going to put this in the fridge for an hour, or you could even make this ahead of time the day before your picnic. And just form this into patties, and you can just take a big griddle and griddle them on top, or you could even at home, you could put them and bake them in the oven. I am a real oven baker because I don't like to have to watch everything. I could butter my pan, put my hamburger patties on there, and get everything else ready. And one thing you can do for gluten-free buns, it's really fun, is just big leaves of lettuce. And that holds all your stuff together for your Greek burgers. And I want to thank you guys for coming. And I'd like to thank all of you for all the hard work you do in your Aroma Share Club gatherings. You guys post and tell us about all kinds of fun things you're doing. Keep that up. Post all your recipes. Take pictures of your club meetings so we know what you are doing at your Aroma Share Club also. Thank you so much for coming.